the high-definition production center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network, at Troy, Alabama's International University. This is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for June 29th, 2017. I'm Sarah Drake.
And I'm Justin Walker. Thank you for joining us this evening. High school students from across the country are on campus this week with a plan of learning the Chinese language. However, during the lunch hour in the dining hall, some Troy University students got an unplanned lesson in the language and culture of China. Paige Weeks shows us how.
What started out as a typical Thursday lunch rush in Troy University's dining hall quickly turned into a mob. A flash mob, that is. Star Talk campers surprised diners by breaking out into Chinese dances and songs that they had been learning throughout the past 2 weeks.
This is a way for us to express ourselves, and we want all the people, we want all the children here to know that we are having our happy summer camp and to know about our Chinese culture. Only a little, that's okay.
And although learning the dances and songs were fun for the students, the main point of it all was for students to further understand the Chinese people and their culture.
This is not only a very good chance for us to share the Chinese folk song and also what Chinese young people are doing now. So I think this is a very good experience for both teachers and the students.
And though the flash mob was meant for campers to show off their skills, it was also meant to inspire the diners.
I think this is the very good way for us to tell them this is the time for you to be happy. Yeah, it's a good time for you to have a very happy mood, enjoy your dinner. And also I think this is also a way for them to know, wow, there is some interesting courses and some interesting culture maybe on the other side of the planet.
And as it turns out, the flash mob was actually the students' idea.
The dance that we did today, it was originally a teacher's dance, but while we were doing our cultural activities, we saw all the teachers dancing to this song, and we started dancing while we had our break times to this song, and eventually everyone just joined in, and it became a teacher and student dance.
Star Talk will wrap up with a closing ceremony on Saturday, July 1st. Paige Weeks, Troy TrojanVision News.
The talent we saw in the flash mob will be on display this Saturday during Star Talk's closing ceremony performance.
The start of the Trojan softball season is months away, but the softball complex was buzzing with action this week as the Trojans were sharing their knowledge of the sport to some young athletes. The dirt was flying out at the Troy softball complex as the Trojan softball team hosted its annual Little Pitchers Camp on Wednesday. Claire Graves, one of Troy's pitchers, talks about the importance of why young players should attend this camp.
I think for the younger age group it's important because they're first learning like the fundamentals of actually how to start pitching, and they're first getting involved in softball. Whenever you first start, you want to play like every position there is, and a lot of people usually want to start off as pitchers, so it's great for them to build their foundation here.
Graves also talks about what they are teaching the young pitchers throughout the day.
Again, with the younger ones, we're doing more like fundamental type stuff. They're first learning how to throw fastballs. It's like the first thing you learn as a pitcher, and hopefully they'll walk away learning something new when they leave here.
And Graves said that being able to help teach the kids is a good review for her as a player.
I've realized as a player, like whenever you're teaching what you know, like it's kind of like a review for yourself as well. And whenever I get older, I possibly want to be a coach. This is great for me to learn how to do things, how to work with like younger kids and older kids, and just it's fun teaching the game that I love.
And at the end of the day, the kids were able to cool down and have some fun while completing drills that involved water balloons.
Yeah, I hope that they just take away for the younger ones, that they just have fun. Like that's the thing for them. We just hope they come out here and they have a great time. Like how right now we're about to do a water balloon drill with them, kind of take their focus off of just the softball part. We just want them to have a blast out here.
There are still a few more camps taking place this summer, and to find out more information about those athletic camps, you can visit TroyTrojans.com.
And an even younger group of children spent Wednesday afternoon learning a little bit about art courtesy of the Johnson Center for the Arts. Vinikia Daniels shows us how.
A group of tiny artists were invited to attend the Johnson Center for a creative experience with art, music, and movement.
So we decided to call our group We Artists, so it's 3- and 4-year-olds. And we decided to try to introduce them to the museum, the art, shapes, lines, colors. So we used Miss Jenny to do some of the dance and reading and interpretation of of the lines and shapes and art, and then I did the actual hands-on art piece where we did a watercolor fish today.
The early stages of a child's life is critical for brain development, and according to Smith, learning about art enables a child to think more creatively.
I just think it just helps them express themselves, just to allow them to really tie into their creativity, which can help them throughout their entire lives. I think if we can get them to focus on that and find that at a very young age and help the parents learn how to bring that out of their children and help their children express themselves, I think just the rest of their lives will be a lot more successful.
Not only is painting a creative way to express yourself, but it's also fun.
I had a good time today, and I went to art camp. It was fun.
When I asked another little wee artist about today, his reply was simple.
Made fishy. That's what we do.
This is the first year of We Artists at the Johnson Center, but volunteers and participants hope it lasts a long time. Benicia Daniels, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Organizers say they expect this to be the first of many We Artists events to be held at the Johnson Center.